Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. He's Mike Brenner. I'm Peter Loshak. We are the odds couple. We come to you from sportsbookreview.com. We are previewing a bunch of college basketball games that go tomorrow on Thursday, January 5th.
Early bird gets the worm, Pistol.
We're taking a look at them on Wednesday afternoon. We do have reference lines. Right now we're going to take a look at St. Mary's next matchup. It's at home against BYU. And if you recall, in the beginning of the season, Mike Brenner, I said that this was looking like it was one of the better versions of St. Mary's. That I mean, they often have good teams. This looked like a good one. I was expecting them to maybe be a good bet, even as a double-digit favorite. Yeah. And that has sort of turned out to be true. They're 6-3 against the spread so far. Yeah. Although the market's catching up a little bit. Their last game, they won comfortably over San Diego, but they were way too big of a favorite, and they didn't cover. Still, though, it's a dangerous team to bet against. BYU getting 10 points. They're 500, on the year ATS, and they're, as always, a very solid competitive team right below St. Mary's in the standings. So giving them 10 points can be dangerous. It's a tricky one, Mike Brenner. What do you think?
It is, and if I had to lean anyway, I'd probably maybe take the dog or look at a total. But yeah, St. Mary's, they're starting to put it together. They're healthy. They're running, and the lines have adjusted to them. But this is one of the one, Pete. You wonder if BYU is going to find a little spark from years past or what. After Jumpin' Joe Gavassi breaks it down, though, I think we'll both have a better idea which direction. I know that I will.
Yeah, I mean, BYU's played some good. They played at Illinois, Colorado, USC pretty close. All right, Joe Gavassi, the main question here, 10 points. Too many, too few, or just right on?
Well, actually, I think that is a little bit higher than the spread will come. I fully understand that's where the line is right now. I think it'll come in more like 8 or 9 points, but we'll see about that. I like St. Mary's in this spot. They're one of our defensive dandies. Now, just down to break those parameters, and you can get the whole list at the website, winningsportsadvice.com. But we look at teams who have 65 points or less defense, 40 or less from the field, and 32 or less from behind the arc. We combine that with the rest of the fundamentals of a positive rebound margin, a positive assist-to-turnover ratio, and a positive net turnover margin. You put all 6 of those parameters together, you've got the top 20 defensive teams in the country who are combined 62% against the spread. St. Mary's holding up their end of the bargain at 6-3 against the spread. Now, the Gaels are playing a strong brand of defense of late, holding their last 6 opponents to 60 or less points. And when that happens historically for 16th year head coach Randy Bennett, his teams have been like money in the bank, going 39-20 when his teams hold opponents to 65 or less points on back-to-back occasions. Now, this fits hand in glove with the BYU profile under head coach Rose. We all know that the Cougars are a strong play as favorite, have been for years. In fact, over the last 300 games they've been a favorite, they've covered over 60%. But just the opposite is true in the underdog role and when going on the road against good teams. In fact, they are just 27-48 against the spread, their last dog rolls, and against solid winning teams, greater than 500 teams when they're playing on the road, 83-126, under 40% against the spread. I like the combination of the St. Mary's defense and the inverted favorite dog profile of BYU under head coach Rose to get us a win on St. Mary's and their strong defense in this one.
All right, that sounds good. We'll see where this line does open market wide. And yeah, St. Mary's is the kind of team where, I think they'll be a good bet just like as a favorite in this range. And maybe when it starts to get over 15 and into 20 and 22, that's where you got to start to be worried.
But Joe, I got a question for you, all right, because that was a great breakdown.
Sure.
You got a lovely wife over there. How in the hell do you find all the time to break these games down like that? That was beautiful.
That is quite easy. I let Nava do all the work. I just come on and I give the FaceTime.
All right.
I love it.
St. Mary's it is. And Mike Brenner, that fits in with my general analysis of St. Mary's this year as well. Joe Gavassi from Winning Sports Advice, thanks so much for your insights into this game. Quickly tell us about your website, winningsportsadvice.com.
My pleasure, as always, guys. And remember, that's winningsportsadvice.com. Check out the article I wrote on the college basketball. It'll give you all the college basketball defensive dandies. And if you use those parameters I gave you earlier in this video, you can isolate the top 20 teams who are over 62% against the spread this year, St. Mary's being one of them.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
Research before you bet. Be sure to check out SBR Picks for the best game predictions, breakdowns, and much, much more.